listening.
What the fuck did you just say, you little shit? That's the start of the video. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Billy, and welcome back to the video. And today, I am continuing my Let's Play on LEGO Batman 2, and I am joined by Delwyn and Chaos. Say hello.
Hello everyone. Get ready for some shitty takes.
Yeah, so we're continuing. I'm continuing my Let's Play on LEGO Batman 2. I'm with the boys from the Goof Ultras podcast. Yes, that's like the only thing that these guys are known by now. That's right. You guys are not known by anything else. Get wrecked.
Let's go.
Shut up. Yeah. Now, I'm actually curious. So I'm gonna ask 3 questions. The first question is, what's your experience with LEGO games? What kind of, like, have you played the LEGO Batman games, or any other LEGO games?
Lego Star Wars. The first one.
Oh. I hear that one's
Yeah.
actually a pretty good LEGO game series.
And I also have entire Lego trilogy in my Epic Games account because they did kind of give them for free at one point. So I have like all 3 games. But legitimately, I think Lego Batman games are really cool. Like, it was like, humor is sometimes childish, but it's getting this charm of Lego games, which is like, it's not like exactly lewd humor, it's just like a silly little humor. And that gameplay wise is also really cool.
What about you, Chaos?
Me, I have played the first 2 Lego Star Wars games. Before I left the place that I was at originally, I did play Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, which was both of the original games combined. I also have the Lego Star Wars 2 original trilogy for my Game Boy, which is actually still pretty fun to play. And I did have the most recent Lego Star Wars game they made, which was for all 9 movies. I played that, had a lot of fun with it, despite the bullshit going on with, the sequel trilogy being trash and whatnot, but I did have fun with the characters. I have dilly-dallied around a bit with the Lego Harry Potter games and the Lego Batman and DC stuff. I even did a few tests for Lego Dimensions when it came out, which included one of the Doctor Who levels. And which, by the way, playing as Doctor Who in Lego Dimensions was awesome as fuck.
Man, I'm so sad though, cause like, LEGO Dimensions had some fucking cool stuff like Doctor Who, Sonic, and even Portal from Valve. But like LEGO Dimensions is sort of dead. Like LEGO Dimensions is kind of dead now. So even if you get like certain things, you can't actually access. Like if you get like a certain LEGO sets, like for Sonic and stuff, there's a chance that you might not be able to access them anymore because of the server stuff.
LEGO Dimensions had the good idea. The downside was that they were charging out the ass for being able to access the sets and shit. I'm like,
to be fair,
no,
they are actual Legos. They are Lego sets and stuff, and there's a little technology that goes into the Toys to Life stuff. So honestly, see some of the price being fair, but also back then, money wasn't as bad as it was. It still was pretty bad, but like compared to now, good old Nintendo Switch 2 prices, am I right, guys? $100, I wanna fucking scream. But
oh, you think Nintendo Switch 2 is bad? Now look at the state of Xbox.
well, I mean, to be fair, Delwyn also knows this too, but even back then, video game prices were fucking egregious, but I think money is just different now again.
Money is not that. It's actually more inflated than back then. I mean, for fuck's sake, I remember receiving my Game Boy Advance SP and 2 video games for a little over $100. And that was back in for Christmas of 2002, or was it 2000? It was either Christmas of 2002 or 2003, because that was when my father lived in Maine. And then I used to remember going to GameStop a lot to get games. Which, by the way, those motherfuckers were really bad about price gouging. Because Jesus, they wouldn't give you your full refund back on any of the games, and the only way you get any kind of substantial credit would be if you literally put it as store credit. Which I will say, one of the big
Alright, quick edit, sorry about that. My capture card stopped working for a second, so I wanted to pause. So Chaos was just talking about before the video cut off that something about his PS3 copy. Can you start from the start on that one? Sorry, my capture card like fucked up, so I had to pause to make sure everything was working.
Yeah, I was. Oh, you're good. I was talking about PlayStation 2. The one thing that I got rid of at GameStop that I should never have gotten rid of was my copy for PlayStation 2 of Dark Watch, i.e. the steampunk vampiric game set in the Wild West that I talked to y'all about.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got rid of that at freaking GameStop. Biggest mistake I ever made in my life. I love that game, and now I can't find that motherfucker. Shit.
Is it like one of those rare ones? Wait, did you try searching online?
Yeah, I've tried searching online, and the games usually go for like 30 to 40 bucks, which at that time I didn't have, and now I still don't have. And then of course I did have the original version of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, aka the one with the hot coffee mod.
Oh, the hot coffee mod.
Yeah,
Oh.
needless to say,
Oh.
I stupidly got rid of it before I realized what I had. And yeah, I can't find that bitch now anymore.
Gee, I wonder why.
Type.
Alright, anyways, so the next, sorry, I completely forgot. The next question I want to ask is, what, yeah, so it's about the Lego Batman series. Well, actually, wait. Sorry, I haven't answered my own question myself, so I should talk about my experience with Lego games. Yeah. So, okay, back in the day when I was playing the Nintendo DS, I had Lego Batman, for DS. The first one. And can I just say, the Lego games on like DS, while on Game Boy they were pretty bad, but like, you know, that's just because of the Game Boy, so there's not really much they could do. They managed to make it work. But for DS, it was so fucking like unnecessarily good. They like made that shit work well.
Right?
Full 3D. So I played that. I never beat the game, though. And I did play Lego Batman 1 on the Wii. And I played Lego Batman 2 on the Wii. I never actually... I only played it for like 10 minutes, though, because it was at someone else's house. But apparently we did own a copy of the game. Which I don't remember much of. But, here. Oh, okay. But, I've completely lost my train of thought. Give me a minute here.
Oops.
You got the golden retriever brain like I do.
And then, I played, because then I had Lego Batman, 3 on the PS4, which I traded in. And to be honest, I didn't like Lego Batman 3. When I got Lego Batman 3, I was under the assumption that it was going to be like Lego Batman 2 and 1, or Lego Batman 2 with like free roam in Gotham. But you can't. It's completely like, just fucking it's just space stuff, and I wasn't that fond of it. I never beat the game. I think on record, that game, Lego Batman 3, and Lego Worlds are the only two Lego games I have not like beaten the story to. Well, and Lego Batman 1 for DS, but you know. And then yeah, so for PS4, I had the Lego Movie video game, which me and my sister used to play the absolute shit out of. We've been trying to like get together and like 100% it from time to time, but it's been a bit rough. And then Lego Ninjago movie video game. That was pretty cool. I liked that. Lego Worlds was also pretty cool. I really enjoyed that one too. And then I'm drawing a blank here, guys. My brain is not braining. And I love Lego Avengers. Actually, no, Lego Avengers is another one I haven't completed because I only got that fairly recently, and I never started playing through it because it was at this point where I lost kind of interest in Lego games, so I didn't really play it. But I thought it was cool at the time. And then I have Lego Chima for the 3DS, but that's my cousin's copy that he gave to me because he didn't really want it anymore. Oh wait, no, it was not for the 3DS, it was just for the DS. And I have Lego Marvel Avengers for the 3DS, also my cousin's copy that he gave to me. Which surprisingly is crazy. Well, not surprisingly. I mean, any Lego game on a handheld like a DS or something is just, or a 3DS is fucking wild. And I'm probably gonna get that new Lego Batman game. It's basically just the Arkham games, but Lego-ified. Yeah, I'm really not good at talking right now.
No, it's okay. I just listen to your experience.
And yeah, so I've been playing this one, going through it, and I really enjoyed the game so far. It's cool. I like Lego Batman 2. Yeah.
I mean, the fun at least as a voice acting. It wasn't first game, it was zero voice acting.
I kind of find that charming though, just like the little grunts and shit. Because like it kind of had that classic Lego game humor, if you know what I mean. Where it was just like grunts and silly noises.
Yeah, a lot of the
Lego
old
voice acting.
Yeah, the voice acting is good. It's just there was some charm to it. Having barely any voice acting.
Yeah, I can understand that I did enjoy it too. That was silly goofiness and shit like that.
And I think I actually really like the casting for when they did the voice acting for Lego games. A lot of the time they are pretty spot on with it.
I especially like the Joker's voice acting.
I actually kind of had a crazy moment where I recognized one of the voice actors, and it was the Riddler's voice actor. It's fucking Yakko and Donatello and Raphael's voice actor, Rob Paulson.
Hey!
Man, Rob Paulson is just such a fucking recognizable voice for me now. He's so good.
One more thing, sir.
But yeah, okay, so I've got a question for you guys. What's your experience of the Lego Batman series? Have you played any of the games?
I did the first one, and I did watch the entire playthrough for like from some Let's Players, like about I think entirely. Batman 2 and Batman 3 for sure. but from different YouTubers.
Hmm.
Well, technically, yeah, I played only one, but I know about like, all the games from videos and stuff.
What about you, Chaos?
Well, as I said, a lot of times when I did play the Lego Batman stuff, I was playing as demos in certain stores. Back when you could actually play video games as demos in stores.
Those
It's
were
not
the
as prevalent now, but
days, man. Do you guys remember demo discs?
fuck yeah.
Not really.
Demo discs were basically just like you'd have a disc with a bunch of game demos on it and movie trailers and shit. I think you'd like get them in magazines and shit, but man, those were the fucking days. Demo discs. I have no idea what to say right now. My voice has completely lost. My brain is not thinking. What were we talking about?
Talk about Lego games, you dipshit.
Yeah, so I've pretty much played most of the games. I've played Lego Batman 1 mainly on the DS. I didn't really beat Lego Batman 1. Played a snippet of 2, and now I'm playing 2 for my Wii U Let's Play. And I played 3 but never beat it, so I don't have that much knowledge on the series, unfortunately. But it's pretty cool so far. Alright, and now I want to get to a very interesting topic. I think you boys already know what I'm gonna ask.
Yes, I know.
The no-kill rule. Your thoughts?
I agree with Jason, but also kind of agree with Batman. But in Batman's case, it's like not everyone can be saved. It is unfortunate, but the way if a person like not change after you stopped him or her or them for 3 times already, and we still keep doing this bullshit, it's really better just to get rid of them.
Can I just say, there is one man that I think no-kill rule needs to be given an exception for. Joker.
Joker.
Yep, Joker. Like, I'm all for the no-kill rule. Especially when you, because like, you know, sometimes people need second or third or fourth chances or 5 chances to change. But anything more than like, but if they haven't changed after the 5th chance, bro, just fucking, just kill them. Give them death penalty. It's just not worth it at that point to keep trying. It's really not.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like I'm sorry for Two-Face and Mad Hatter and Harley Quinn because they are mentally insane. But Black Mask, for example, he is mentally sane, but he's just an absolute douchebag who kills people. And rules the entire like criminal world of Gotham, like not fully because it's also Penguin there. But still he's an
Cobblepot.
asshole.
Okay. The no kill. I do agree Joker should be used. I also do believe that villains do need second chances. Unless they have done something similar to the Joker or something worse.
I mean, like, honestly, the prime example of Joker is that, like, it's not even that, like, you just, because, like, killing one person, like, there is, you can fix your life after that. You've made a mistake. You can change. But Joker's killed, like, probably more than just one person, probably, like, over 50,000 people. That man cannot be redeemed. There's just no way. It's just not possible.
Plus, Joker is one of the main center points for a lot of the shit, a lot of the serious shit that's actually happened. For example, the the dark metal timeline, which Bruce finally kills the Joker, only for the Joker to corrupt Batman and start fucking and turn him into the Batman who laughs, which caused a whole lot of fuck amount of trouble. But then there's the bigger one, which is the Joker being the reason for Injustice video game series to begin in the first place. How? Simple. Joker decided that instead of the Batman, he targets Superman. How does he do that?
I
Well,
just find it so
it
funny how like Joker like kind of was just like in the Injustice timeline, Joker kind of realized, man, Batman's boring. He doesn't fucking get affected by this. Wait, what's this? I can affect Superman because he's not as resilient as Batman is. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go to town on that little bitch.
Yeah, so what does he do? He puts a freaking nuclear bomb around in Metropolis. Okay? Then he does surgery on Lois Lane to put a heart monitor in there so that way when her heart stops, it would detonate the nuclear warhead. And then on top of that, when he attacks Superman, he uses a combination of kryptonite gas with Scarecrow's fear toxin, making him think that his own wife, whom by the way Lois Lane at this point is pregnant with Clark Kent's child, make Superman think that Lois Lane will fucking Doomsday. So what does he do? Beat the fuck out of her, then sends her into orbit to die by his own hands, only to realize when the toxin fades that it's Lois, and that both her and the baby die, then BAM! Nuclear explosion, Metropolis, white, by Felicia. Superman
Also, we can't
is
forget
broken.
that Joker also killed Scarecrow and Flash too. By a trap.
No. Let's get this out the way, okay? What was shown in the animated movie with the Flash dying is not canon. The actual canon is that Flash, Barry Allen, survives. None of this bullshit about the Flash being killed. The Flash survived. We go by video game logic, not the movies. Video game logic, Barry Allen survives, because he was around for Injustice 2 as well. He was part of the crime syndicate that Superman, the Injustice Superman, created. It was him, same with Hal Jordan, as a Yellow Lantern. Then you had others like Shazam, you had Wonder Woman. Batman was going to be a part of it, but he decided, nope, we're not doing this no more, especially with how things were being handled.
Fair enough.
And then Nightwing killed.
But like,
so, yeah.
man, you do have to admit though, Joker's plan was terrifyingly actually good. Like, it was well planned out. It was fucking handled perfectly. Like, this basically just shows that when Batman's villains get sick of him, pretty much everyone's fucked. Because when they stop caring about him, they'll fucking actually take things serious and just start destroying shit.
Exactly. And the Joker, I mean, going far back with the Joker, he turned Harleen Quinzel, a certified top-of-the-line psychiatrist. He broke her, made her into Harley Quinn. Harleen Quinzel was a very intelligent woman, still is a very intelligent woman, but he manipulated her using her own psychological tactics, his own sob story, and his own experience. He turned this beautifully intelligent and kind-hearted woman into the badass Harley Quinn that everybody knows and loves nowadays. I mean, the Joker is really one of the worst villains to ever come across, and the fact that this is one motherfucker you don't want to fuck with. If you're going to get rid of him right off the rip. Do not fuck around, because you're going to find out the hard way. Don't give the Joker any kind of breathing room. Don't let this bitch live. You let him live, you're gonna pay the price. Whether it be with your family or something with your own sanity. I mean, look at Jim Gordon towards the end. Fuck, what the hell is the movie called? It was one of the last movies that Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill both did as their respective Batman and Joker. It was the one that was derived from the actual comic itself, in which
You lost like
Joker,
Dark Knight?
no, it was the one in which Joker shot Barbara Gordon, Jim Gordon's daughter. He shot her and supposedly yes, that one, in which it actually shows timeline-wise that the Joker's origins, he was actually a simple man comedian trying to make money, and he was trying to help his wife and his child, which she was pregnant with the child, ironically. But when she was killed in an accident, he decided he was going to go through with it because fuck it, he lost everything. He donned the attire of the original Red Hood, i.e. a tuxedoed motherfucker with a red cape and a red top from the motherfucking pillbox from Osmosis Jones. It looked like one of those what the hell you call them things? I keep forgetting, my old brain. It's like a little plastic piece that you put over like screws or some shit like that. I keep forgetting exactly what it is. But he came across. He was originally breaking into this area to do the job here, and then he got left with the Batman. Then he got wound up sit into the vat of acid and shit, which turned him into the Joker. That one. Joker is one of those which you fuck around, you gonna find out. He shot Babs. He shot Barbara Gordon. In the comics, he not only shot her, but he did the hard R to her while she was bleeding out. And then it shows him kidnapping Jim Gordon, the commissioner, and psychologically torturing the man right there. And then, after all that, when Batman finally beats him, Joker just tells him, go ahead, just do it. Just take me off. And Batman's like, no, I can help you. He's like, you can still change. There's still good in you. You can change. And then Joker, in one of the few times that he's ever actually in a serious conversation, like his old self used to be, he told Batman flat and blunt, I'm sorry, but there's no way that I can do that. There's no way that I can go back to who I was. And then he tells the joke to Batman about the two inmates trying to break out with the flashlight. And that's where you get the infamous scene of both the Joker and Batman laughing. As you see it go fade in the camera pans down as Batman grabs Joker's shoulders, and you hear them both laughing, but then you hear the Joker's laugh cut off, and you only hear Bruce laughing. Which this is where the comic and the movie ends, which a lot of people signify that was where Bruce, Batman, actually broke and strangled the Joker right then and there. Because you hear them both laughing. You see Batman put his hands on both of Joker's shoulders. Then you hear Joker's laugh die. Just hear it cut out, and you only hear Bruce laughing.
Xenon, Mercury,
so literally, he finally said, enough is enough, time to kill this.
No, he left the empty bottles
Joker's
down
one
there,
that you
and it
don't fuck
wasn't
around
any
with.
of these.
Lex Luthor.
His goal was to make
This
something else.
bald-headed, green and purple wearing bitch Even he knows.
So,
Don't
we're
fuck
gonna
with
leave
the
now,
Joker.
right?
Because if you fuck with the Joker, you're gonna wind up paying for it somewhere down the line. Because he's crazier than most other people. Literally, the only one that wouldn't give a fuck about the Joker is Darkseid. Darkseid, Daddy Darkseid does what the fuck he wants to do. But I don't even know what he does.
Daddy Darkseid, is that what you just said?
Yeah, he said
Yes, Daddy Darkseid.
Nani?
Yes, Daddy Darkseid. Daddy Darkseid. I mean, some people actually call him Daddy Darkseid. That's actually true because a bunch of filters I've seen. He's like, hey, Daddy Darkseid. What is he
I
doing?
mean, he just goes to his dad. Like, talk to his dad.
He's like, Dad? Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh shit, dad is here. Wow. Yeah, like Harley Quinn is not like entirely true, like he just breaks her, because in a lot of like materials it showed that he kinda made her fall in love with him. Like
That
being
too,
like
yes.
listening to her, like being like genuine, quote unquote, because he wasn't genuine at all. So it just shows that he is a master manipulator. It is true.
He's just a bitch.
Cool.
Joker's just a little bitch.
I mean, he's a sneaky bitch, not just a little bitch.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
I'm not gonna lie. Why you don't mention what he beat to death Jason Todd with a fucking crowbar?
Oh, that was the whole stuff that we were trying to talk about was freaking Jason Todd. Okay, yeah. Jason Todd was literally the very first Robin that was actually killed. The whole story behind that. Okay? The comics wise.
Wait, sorry to interrupt, but wasn't there like this whole plotline where Joker turned one of the, was that Jason Todd who was turned into a Joker as well?
No.
Ah, no, it wasn't in the Mighty
Drake.
City. Yeah, it
That
was in Drake.
that was Tim Drake. That was shown in Batman Beyond, but we'll get to that later. Jason Todd, the entire thing with him, the whole setup was for Jason Todd to be kidnapped and beat, and then the explosion happened with the warehouse. But they left it ambiguous at the end, and then gave a poll for the comic at the end to say this give two choices. Option A, Jason Todd lives, survives the encounter, or B, Jason Todd dies. And in one of the rarest moments of fan speaking and making it happen, the fans overwhelmingly voted, to quote a quote from Zootopia, ice him. So that's really what happened. And they showed it perfectly in Batman Under the Red Hood as well. They showed the entire thing happening. Batman getting there right as it goes, boom! And Jason Todd dying. And they actually did as they did in the comics when they resurrected Jason Todd. They put him, he, as in Batman, found one of the few Lazarus pits and dunked Jason in it. Everybody knows, if you fuck with a Lazarus pit, whatever comes in doesn't come back out the same. With Jason, yes, he lived, but he broke. He was completely broken from the Jason Todd that everybody knew. He became more like how Batman would be. I'll put it this way. He became the modern day version of the alternate Batman from the Flashpoint paradox. When it was Bruce's father that became Batman.
That one was such a crazy one.
Yeah, the entire in that timeline too. Just to clarify for people that don't know, if you're living under the rock, Flash went back in time trying to prevent his mama's death. He kind of did so. Well, he actually did so, but by that he caused a domino effect, which a lot of things changed. Most importantly, in this case, Bruce Wayne and his parents. That night in the alley, when Joe Chill robbed the parents. It wasn't Martha. It wasn't Thomas and Martha Wayne that died that night. It was Bruce that died that night.
I think the interesting thing about that too is that Thomas became Batman, but who did Martha become?
The Joker.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That night, Thomas beat Joe to death, but Martha broke. And ever since, Thomas has fought to try and either recoup or kill Martha.
I think
Quinn became Yo-Yo. And then that's a whole nother thing. The point is, Jason Todd, as the Red Hood, became what Thomas Wayne was in that timeline. A Batman who used guns. And at first, this motherfucker was lethal. I mean, the infamous scene in which all of the underground meets in a warehouse, and Jason Todd had put the duffel bag with all the lieutenants' heads in there. And the black guy's like, damn. And Jason's like, and this is me that this is what happens when I do shit in an hour. Imagine what I can do in a full day. So yeah, Jason Todd, that's one Robin you don't want to fuck with.
I think also, going back to Injustice, I think Joker's line of everyone is one bad day away from going insane just becomes so evident with Superman. Like, one really, really bad day can just send you over the edge, and it's been shown so many fucking times, with like Martha Wayne becoming Joker in that timeline, and all this shit. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it shows the truth. It definitely shows the truth.
Not entirely, because people still can overcome it, but some people do like fall into darkness after one bad day. What happened to them?
Yeah, not everyone can resist it.
Yeah, but
Sadly.
some people can.
Yeah.
So it's not bad at all. Going back to like villains, I know everyone like literally joke off on Joker how amazing he is, but I'm not gonna lie, as a DC fan, I hate how some villains getting downplayed into dog shit a lot of times. Like for example,
Killer
Batman's-
Moth?
Killer Moth is more like a joke villain. I like same with Firefly. Firefly is interesting concept villain, but most of the time people don't care about him. Yet Red, like, for example, even in I think it was Arkham Knight, they kinda did at least some justice to Black Mask, but then they kill him quite easily. But in general, Black Mask is really smart, and he can throw hands with Dick Grayson. With
Oh.
Dick goddamn Grayson. A guy who was trained by Batman himself and is like extremely expert martial artist. You can throw hands with him. And he is a pretty professional marksman. He can like do wield guns quite easily. But a lot of times, Black Mask getting absolutely dogwood
Yep.
and annoying. Same thing with Two-Face. Two-Face, Harvey Dent, is one of the smartest people there. Even with his disability. Because previously, before he get his disability like in full extreme, when he was insane, he was a part of Big Three. Jim Gordon, Batman and him. And a lot of times Batman actually asks advices from Harvey. Because Harvey is extremely smart. But a lot
Yes,
of
he
times
was, and
what
he
you
was
can
one of the
see-
best.
What's that again?
And plus, he was one of. I was gonna say, plus he was one of the best attorneys in Gotham, as well as dare say the entire United States. He was one of the best. Harvey Dent Yes, he was considered one of Batman, or should I say, Bruce Wayne's closest friends.
Yes, it
But
was.
yeah. Anyways, continue.
And also he had balls to pull off against Mafia, but unfortunately he regretted since one of the goons kinda spilled acid on his face and this triggered his disability. Same with Bane. Bane a lot of times was shown as, oh, it's a big muscle dude. This guy is smarter than Batman a lot of times.
So
He's
he's
the
not
one
really
who knew
just a big muscle dude. In some iterations, the reason why he looks like that is because of what was the thing called again? That he was injecting into himself?
Venom.
Yeah.
It's not just this, it's a lot of writers just thinking about him as just all big muscle dude, but in reality he's one of the most dangerous martial artists, one of the smartest people around, because again, he the one who figured out Batman's identity without any like help at all. He did it on his own. He figured that he is Bruce Wayne. Yeah, then in one comics he
Yep.
actually became Batman.
I
It
swear
was
to God,
quite
though,
interesting.
it's to me it's just kind of baffling that people don't know that Bruce Wayne is Batman. It's
Oh,
just,
that's the thing.
and especially
Superman.
and it especially depends on the iterations too. But like, yeah, and also Superman. How can no one look at him and immediately just recognize him?
Exactly. I mean, the glasses. Yeah.
That was something that irritated me.
Universe
My
was-
favorite because my new favorite Superman cartoon is Adventures of Superman. I really love the iterations there. Like I love Kara and Superman and Jimmy and Lois. I love the way they're all
Right.
like made in the. But my fucking god, the fact that like Lois
glasses.
like the minute he removes his glasses, no one can fucking tell it's him. It makes zero fucking sense.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
I know the funniest and most creative way that identity is found. And in order to do that, we actually got to go back into the original Superman movies. I'm talking about in the era that Christopher Reeves was playing as Superman. Lois Lane called Clark into her room and threatens him with a gun. Clark begs her not to pull the trigger, and she says, "Oh no, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna prove I'm right." Pulls the hammer back, and he begs and he yells, "No!" Next, you know, bang! And as soon as the bang is heard, you instantly see Clark snap into his Superman pose. He's like, "I know you didn't do that." And you just see her face look like it's shock, and he willingly slowly pulls the glasses off, and he says to her, "Are you happy now? Are you happy that you did that?" And she said, "Yeah, I am." Then she opens the chamber of the revolver and says, "Full of blanks." And then Clark's like, "Oh." And Lois just tells him, I'm like, damn, okay, good, okay. But as far as Batman's identity, let's be clear. A lot of the main rogues gallery know who Batman is, but they don't spread it. One person actually tried to. A punk actually figured out that Bruce was Batman. And he went to go tell. Who did he go and tell? Two-Face. Two-Face, however, pulled him to the side and explained why revealing Bruce is Batman is not a good idea.
Hi, guys.
And it's for one reason.
Calm down.
Bruce Wayne is the only thing left keeping Batman in check. Well, you see, if Bruce Wayne is allowed to live as he is, then he can have a normal life.
Destroyed all the evidence of the
Batman
crime
does
scene.
things on the side. Nobody gets in harm's way. Normal shit all around. Yada, yada, yada. However, if Bruce Wayne is taken away from the equation, all that
Yeah,
you're left
they're
with
fucked.
exactly. All that is left is Batman. And Batman only seeks justice. Bruce Wayne is literally the moral code keeping Batman from going over the edge. You take away Bruce Wayne, Batman has no restrictions. Meaning, potentially, instead of just beating the fuck out of people and throwing them in jail, giving them second chances, Batman will abandon his no-kill rule. Start putting people in the dirt. Like he's Johnny Appleseed planting fucking apple seeds.
I think something that also should be noted is that the villains also fucking lose their shit if Batman dies.
Yes.
It's this
Yes,
really
because they
fucked up relationship between them all, where they keep Bruce's identity a secret. But like if Batman dies, they fucking just give up. They don't want to fucking they don't want to be criminals anymore.
Yeah, I mean, a perfect example of this. In the old Batman animated series.
Actually, if you think about it, actually Bruce is the bad guy here because he's still alive, which means that these criminals can still be criminals. So he's technically at fault for this.
Yeah, I mean, get this. Some nobody managed to knock Batman off the roof, supposedly killing him. And then Joker goes to rob a jewelry store, expecting Batman to come. He's like, hey, he'll be alright, 15 minutes later, Batman doesn't come. And Joker's like, okay, this doesn't feel the same. So he yells at Harley, yeah, boss? Put everything back. Okay, you got it. Wait, what? Put everything back. But, baby, I said put everything back. Yeah, I'll post this to Jay. And everybody puts the stuff back, and then Joker says the famous line, without Batman, crime doesn't have a punch. And then this is where you have the famous eulogy that Joker gives for Batman. I.e. also where he gets revenge on the fucker who supposedly killed Batman by putting him in the steel coffin, then putting him into a molten pit, killing him, supposedly. So Joker is just like that, and then he says, oh well, that's fun, who wants Chinese?
I just think it's so fucking wild how, like, they have this relationship to the point where they will keep his identity a secret because they don't want him to fucking fucking lose himself.
Yeah.
But then they'll kill millions of innocents just to fuck around with Batman. But then the minute Batman dies, it's like everything. It's just like everything's over. Like there's just like it's just like, all right, that's it. Fun's over.
It's like game's over, because I know Batman won't kill, but anyone else that would be there would kill. I mean, yeah, you had going back to Jason Todd. He originally he did not have that no kill. Even now, he still doesn't have that no kill rule. But he does honor the no kill rule, which is why most of his weapons nowadays are rubber bullets. But he does have live ammo. Yeah, mostly. But he still has live ammo just in case he gets serious. Speaking of other Robins, we placed on it earlier on. Bailey mentioned a certain Robin being Jokerfied. That was dear old Tim Drake, the final Robin. That wasn't shown to happen, however, until the Batman Beyond Return of the Joker movie. This is where both of them were bridged together, in which it was shown that Joker decided that he wanted to have a kid of his own, a mini him, but he couldn't have it with Harley, so instead he decided to steal a Robin, like he did before. Except, in this case, instead of killing a Robin, brainwash her. And that's exactly what he did. He got Harley to ambush and kidnap Tim Drake on a normal call. Took him to the old Arkham Asylum, where he experimented on, tortured, and ultimately broke Tim Drake, including gaining the information of who Batman really was. While also, unbeknownst to the crowd until later on in the future, putting an experimental nanochip, or excuse me, it was either a nano or a microchip, into the into the side of Tim Drake's neck, saving his personality, as in the Joker's actual personality and DNA and everything, in that chip. And this here, the entire thing, where the Joker shows the torture, reveals that he knows who Bruce Wayne is, this is where we see Bruce Wayne take a backseat fully, and Batman shows up, because Batman dog walked the fuck out of Joker there. I mean, he beat him pillar to post, to the point which Joker actually said, fuck it, I'm gonna try and kill your ass. And he was. Until he finally got the better of Batman. Which, by the way, at this point in time, Barbara Gordon and Harley Quinn have already had their thing. Harley felt her death in air quotes. Then he picks up Bruce and says, okay, make Daddy proud. Deliver the punch. This was where, in lore, two different scenarios happened. See, there was a censored cartoon version which was aired, in which it showed the gun being shot, having the bang on it, Batman doing the same thing, and then Joker saying, do it. This version was the PG version of which the Joker Jr. Tim Drake threw away his gun, then went to tackle Joker and pushed him into electronic equipment, electrocuted. However, the canonical version is when Joker Jr., aka the brainwashed Tim Drake, aims, sticks his tongue out, and Joker says, do it! And he pulls the trigger again. Except he fires the bang flag into Joker's chest. And all you hear is, boom! And you see Joker flying into the crates, and he's like, that's not funny. That's not. Oh. And then just falls forward, dead. And then Tim Drake breaks. He laughs, and then cries. Sinks down, crying, and Barbara Gordon comes back and hugs him. But then later on, the chip activates when Tim Drake is an adult, and he becomes the Joker. Or at least the Joker's personality takes over Tim Drake's body. And at this point in time, it is literally the Joker's spirit and mind with Tim Drake's knowledge and experience as freaking Robin. Imagine for a moment, if you've never seen the movie, imagine those two things together. Joker's mind, personality, and eventually taking over his form, transforming into his self, but with Tim Drake's memories and combat experience as Robin, as well as the other knowledge that he has from his other stuff as a technician that he had during the events of the Return of the Joker. This motherfucker was smart. But there's a difference. Because unlike in that timeline, he would, yes, he did have to deal with Bruce Wayne, but not Bruce Wayne's Batman. No. This Batman was Terry McGinnis' Batman.
Oh,
Terry McGinnis' Batman. Terry McGinnis' Batman was a whole nother level. He wasn't the same way as Bruce Wayne. Oh hell no! This motherfucker did not play by the rules. He's like, okay, you want to fight dirty? Hey, Batman never fought dirty. Yeah, I was not that Batman. And then he starts using reverse psychology on him, and I'm like, oh my god! Imagine Bruce Wayne actually doing this shit before.
okay. Before we
Yes.
continue any further on Tim Drake, I just want to address one thing. What's our opinions on that dog shit romance plotline between Batgirl and Batman?
Oh, yo, what about the shitty romance between Nightwing and Batgirl? Yes, it was a thing, even in animated
Yeah,
series.
I know it was. Both of them actually were. I mean, first off, I mean, it just made Barbara Gordon look like a hoe, which she is not a hoe by any means. She is a very wonderful woman. But
Darwin,
it
Darwin,
made
excuse
her
me?
look like a hoe. It
Uh,
made her. It really made her look like a
I
hoe.
don't know about this.
I mean, it's the
Like,
same way
she
with
literally
with.
just like ditched the dick for a Bruce.
Yeah,
That was,
ditch
he
one.
was a bitch.
But also, isn't like Bruce, because like, I don't know which iteration this happened in, but like, wasn't like
Wait.
Barbara like fucking 17 or like 18 or something? And Bruce was like
Wait.
30 or something? Like, what the fuck?
Hey, wait a minute. Wait.
Eh,
I mean, no, hold up, wait a minute. And
What?
Barbara literally went from one dick to another dick.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she did the right choice because of Hardy Grayson.
One more thing.
Yeah, we're speaking of a manhole. Dick Grayson is a fucking manhole. I ain't gonna. I like Dick Grayson as a character, but as a person, bro, as many people he's been bouncing between. I mean, fucking Raven, Starfire especially, Barbara Gordon,
Zatanna.
cool motherfucker. Zatanna, which by the way, canonically, Zatanna is actually more of a sister to Batman. I'm like, hey, yo, how the fuck you get a hold of? And then of course, let's not even go into Zatanna, okay? Zatanna having Dick Grayson, yes. Having Batman as well, yes. John Constantine, fucking John Constantine. You fucking serious? But I digress. Dick Grayson, manhole, plain and simple. Barbara Gordon. Yeah, she definitely falling into the hoe category here. She ain't beating the allocation. I mean, huh. Selena Kyle's probably the only one that isn't really a hoe. From my side, she's just a thief. She's just a jewelry thief. Very talented, but she's just a thief. She ain't no hoe. Right or wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd argue she's a hoe.
Oh,
DC super hoes. DC super hoes.
no. If you want super hoes, okay. If you want super hoes, alright, I'll give you two more. I'll give you freaking Pamela Isley, aka Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn. I mean, that bitch be hopping from every dick ever possible.
Oh, yeah, like that was fucking, depending on which iteration it is, she's either lesbian or she's straight, and in either iteration, she's fucking everyone.
No, she's bisexual. She's bisexual, plain and simple. She's bisexual. Her main attraction, yes, is the Poison Ivy. But there's even points in which she fucked Dick Grayson, supposedly.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised with the amount of bodies that fucking Dick Grayson catches.
I think he also fucked Supergirl.
Kara Kent?
Yes.
Brother.
Oh boy. And then of course, okay, if we also go on with someone that's got bodies, Starfire.
Oh, I hate Starfire in comics. Starfire is like the biggest
Starfire!
fucking hole in comics.
Yeah, and then I believe her people actually legally allow multiple marriages to different people.
So they're like a
literal,
polyamorous type?
yeah, a legal polyamorous relationship. I'm like, okay, first off, Alex has actually found out about that. He get a hold of her real quick. Okay, that's on here another.
No, I honestly
Secondly,
genuinely think that Alex would just live there. Fucking... Actually, I think you would live there, Chaos.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. If he didn't have to worry about Dick or any of the other ones, yeah, I mean, maybe. But I mean, he'd definitely take a visit to Soul Society, other places, be able to speak, see his other marked loved ones. But yeah, Tamarinian itself, I mean, fuck it, just to piss Dylan off, he'll take Starfire and Blackfire just for fun.
I don't really give a fuck.
Hey, here's my thing.
You
I
love that
personally
shit, you
personally
No,
only
I don't give a fuck.
personally I only really enjoyed Teen Titans, the original show's Starfire. I don't really know much about the comics. I didn't really like her design in the comics because, well, she looked like a fucking slut. Okay, it's
She
to
wasn't like that thought.
some degree it looked hot. It looked hot, but I was so used to the cutesy design that I'm like, yeah, that one's more better compared to this.
Yeah, I mean, let me look at here. Injustice 2 Gods Among Us for the DLC. The Sapphire that they went for, the Starfire they went for, not Sapphire. The Starfire version they went for was actually based on the comics. I mean, that version was a perfect blend of the Titans version as well as the comics version. Which, yeah, I mean, comics version, she was made out as a hoe for a reason. I mean, at that point when she met Dick Grayson, I believe she already had 2 husbands. And a wife.
Damn.
Oh yeah, she be playing the long game over here.
Also, I kind of like looked at what Romans Dick Grayson had, and oh boy, I forgot some of them.
Is it worse?
Yes.
Oh god. Lay it on us.
Girl, Lori Elton, Revesley, Huntress,
Oh shit, he had hunters.
Starfire, Satana, Bridget Clancy,
Who?
Fifth Demon, Shawn Tsung.
Wait,
Dear
did you just say
Planet.
Shang Tsung?
Not Shawn Tsung from fucking Mortal Kombat, it's a different character from DC.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I was about to say, damn, what you pointing an outlaw source for fuck? I mean, unless Shang Tsung.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did though. Dick Grayson would do anything to get female bodies.
Shang Tsung is a shapeshifter, so he can turn into any female possible and fuck and lick.
Oh my god,
Fuck
he
Shawn Tsung.
he would use that to all of his advantages. He would fucking like be like, oh, I want to fuck this person. All right, shapeshift into them.
That's the thing with Shang Tsung. Just a little sidebar. Shang Tsung could literally turn into anyone he's ever had contact with. Mainly he sticks with ninjas, but the original version of Shang Tsung was OP as fuck. Because he could turn into any of the Mortal Kombat people that were there. Including that own participant. Man, he was just fucked up. Anyways, continue with the Dick Grayson slander. Who else was this boy fucking?
Slander.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, we.
Me, fuck Ravencool.
It's take pot shots at Dick Grayson. Let's out this Robin and put the wing.
Is it slander when most of this is true?
No, it's not really a son of his face.
Okay,
Like,
instead of
this
slander,
guy
let's make it.
can't literally
make it a
hold
roast.
his fucking little member in his pants. He's a horny goddamn idiot. I think even Cycles would be jealous of how fucking dumb and horny this motherfucker is. I don't know who
Actually,
the
you know
fuck is a superhero, but he's all he is just a manhole who wants to catch any fucking pussy he can.
All right, it's time to roast this Robin.
I got caught so off guard by Darwin just fucking absolutely spit roasting this guy, and then Chaos comes in with that.
Because
Yeah, I
I
was saying,
hate
yeah, it's time to roast
Jason,
this Robin.
and I hate that he have more attention than fucking Jason Todd. He was constantly slandering my boy for no reason. But that's a goddamn joke. Like, rubber bullets, no killing all. It's a fucking dog shit what other writers create for him, which makes no sense. Like,
Yeah,
previously, he
when
was the most hardcore member of entire Pet family. He only who
and
wears
still
guns.
is. He still is to
Well,
me because I still
no,
believe
no.
I mean, he's had
Here's
a
the
lot
thing,
of
originally
experience
no
dealing with
anymore.
Lex
They just keep slandering him more and
Well,
more.
it seems like just now we needed him.
We would have been fine.
Because nobody gives a shit about Jason Todd, I
We
guess.
would have broken our legs.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
like
only
it.
one, but writers don't give a
Just
fuck.
call him.
And also, I need to clarify something. In the comics, I think he also was brought back not by Batman, but by Talia al Ghul. And he was in the Talia al Ghul mansion and kind of trained there for... I don't remember if it was years or months, but for quite some time. And only then he returns to Gotham. And also, hot take, which I don't give a fuck about. Jason Todd is stronger than Batman after his
Yes.
training. Because again, Jason Todd
Kryptonite.
go in full circle and trained with the same masters as Bruce Wayne did. But he trained fully, including all murder techniques, all assassin techniques, all of this. What Bruce didn't learn. And in some comics, he can use Venom without any significant drawbacks, which gives him basically superhuman strength and speed. And in
Yeah,
some
the only
cases,
time
he was strong enough to punch a submarine wall in under the water.
Yeah, I mean, the only time Batman's been able to use Venom without any, well, actually, no, Batman's never been able to use Venom without any adverse side effects. I mean, hell, look at the absolute Batman now. Motherfucker still, motherfucker roids out, and he's already freaking bat-brick anyway. I mean, he's built like a brick shit house. But then you add on the Venom to him, too. Oh, this motherfucker.
Do you guys know the Easter egg in the Arkham games that has time with Batman and Venom?
It depends on which
I don't
one you're
really
talking about.
remember.
The Arkham games. So basically, at the end of one of the Arkham games, Joker tries to infect Jim Gordon with Venom by firing a syringe bullet at him. Batman takes it in the arm, and then he manages to get a cure. But for the rest of the Arkham games, I think it's his right arm. It's actually bigger than the left arm because of the Venom. It's a nice little Easter egg.
I'm gonna forget about this.
But that is all for this time, guys. We have completed another mission in the Lego Batman 2 video game. Next time, we're gonna... Hello there, sir. Why are you running into a what? Why is... What? Yeah, NPCs, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to my friends. Check out Dellen and Chaos's Twitter. There'll be links in the description below. And we will see you guys next time. Bye! What the fuck was that animal?